Hey everybody, it's DIY Coach Al over here at Lawn Care and Home Repair. And guys, I'm excited. I'm excited because we are getting ready to burn this lawn up. What you see right here, what you see over there, and what you see over here and over there. We get ready to burn this old grass up because it's been here since 1999. It's not disease resistant. I'm tired of it. It's getting on my nerve. So it's time to get rid of it. And guess what? I'm not going to plant just one cultivar. I'm going to plant two. What I'm going to do, I talked to my friend Devin over at the DIY Lawn Coach, and I also talked to my friend Jesse over there at Lawn Life, and both of them say that that night shift and that GCI turf type tall fescue elite spreader are two of the best cultivars out there. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to burn all this up, and we are going to plant one over here on this side and one on that side. We're going to plant some out there, and we're going to put some over here. And we're going to see if these two heavyweights, these two titans, can handle the job of saying that they are the primary cultivar over here in the lawn of DIY Coach Al. Guess what, guys? I'm going to take y'all with me because I want you to come along for the ride. Hey, I want you to do your overseeding and your renovation along with me. Hold on. We're going to get this thing started. Be right back. Yeah, I'm excited. Go ahead and cue that music. Hey everybody, DIY Coach Al over here at Lawn Care and Home Repair. And the time has come. As I said to you before, I am going to be doing a full lawn renovation. Forgive me, I'm trying to use this gimbal. I bought it and don't even really use it that often. So forgive me if the camera work is a little shaky here. But it's about that time to go ahead and do the reno. As I told you guys before, I'm not overseeding this front lawn. I'm actually killing everything off, and I'm going to plant new cultivars. So what I have decided that I'm going to do is I'm killing this part of the lawn right here off and this part of the vanity strip. And then we're going to come over here to the right side of my house, and we're going to kill off everything over here and everything that you see back there to that fence. So I'm not going to start doing that today, just letting you know what I'm going to be doing, because I'd actually like to invite you guys to be a part of it. I'm going to also be killing off this entire front lawn and that vanity strip. I've already ordered my products. I got my glyphosate. I have my caution, do not enter tape. I have all that stuff ready to go. But what I thought is that people have been asking me questions about how to get their lawn looking good this fall, this summer. And I said, hey, you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to actually invite you, the viewers, those who are subscribers, I'd like to invite you guys to come along for the ride. If there is anybody out there who follows me, who subscribes, who views, I want you guys to also participate in this. I'd like for you guys to also consider, let's do this together. What I'm going to be using to kill off my lawn, I'm going to be using glyphosate in the brand name of Roundup, and that is the 41% glyphosate product. Now, you may have some other ingredients that are in there, but definitely make sure you're getting the 41% glyphosate. And what I'm going to be doing probably tomorrow, my anniversary is on Friday, so I'll be out of town. So what I'm thinking that I'm going to do is to go ahead and actually start burning all of this up probably tomorrow evening, if not Friday morning. So what I want you guys to consider is whether or not you'd like to go along and be a part of this process. So many of you have asked questions about what to do. What I'd like to do, not only do it for my lawn, I'd actually like to guide you guys through the process to do it with me. So what I'm gonna do is break away for a second, and I'm gonna come back and show you everything that I'll be doing. And I really hope if there's anybody else out there who's considering doing the same thing, I would love for us to do this together and share the progress together. So you guys hold on. I'm going to come back and let you know exactly what I'm going to be doing. Be right back. Alrighty, guys. So what I'm going to be doing is killing off, as I said, this part of the yard. Now, right there where that fence and that tree is, that's the property line. Over here, this part of the yard is my neighbor's yard, but I also do things to his yard when I'm doing mine. What I'm going to be doing is once again using glyphosate in the brand name of Roundup to kill everything off. So if you want to do this, follow along with me. I would love for you guys to do that. Once again, killing this over here, doing all over there. The very first thing that we need to do is to get rid of this grass. Now, I moved in this house in 2000. 21. So I've been here for almost 4 years. The house was built in 1999. I'm almost positive that this is the same cultivar that's been here since before. And as I told you all in previous videos, I've not done anything to treat this grass this summer, except I did hit it with the azoxystrobin and propiconazole, because I did want it to look at least halfway presentable for part of the summer, but now I don't need it anymore. Now, as of today, it's maybe 90 degrees. Maybe, no, it's like 85 degrees outside. You may ask, why am I killing it now? Well, what we want to do, killing off your lawn can actually take as long as 3 to 4 weeks, because this grass has been here, it's well established, it has roots that go deep down. What we need to make sure we're doing is a complete kill. You almost never get a complete kill of your lawn in one try. So what I'm going to be doing, let you guys know what my process is, so that hopefully, if you have somebody who wants to follow along, you guys can do the same thing. I'm actually going to come out tomorrow morning. I'm going to put a cut on the lawn. It's at about 4 inches now. I'm going to actually cut it down to 3 inches. Why are you cutting your grass, DIY Coach Al, if you're burning it up? It is because I want to stimulate growth. The glyphosate is going to get on the leaf blades, and I need for it to grow, because the way that the poison gets to the root is when it's actively growing. If the grass is dormant, it's not going to uptake the poison beyond that leaf that's above your soil level. So I'm going to actually cut the grass, because cutting the grass actually stimulates growth. After I cut the grass, I'm going to then come back and hit it with just some nitrogen. The nitrogen also stimulates growth. So I'm going to cut the grass, then I'm going to put some nitrogen on the grass. I'm not going to, then I'm going to do a slight water it in slightly. And then with the water, with the cut, with the nitrogen, that's going to stimulate growth in the grass. And as the grass is growing, it's going to uptake that glyphosate down to the root. So what you're going to see me doing, probably on the video that's going to come out on Saturday, you're going to see me using my Roundup. And what I'll do is just throw a picture of the bottle maybe over there that I'm going to be using, and then maybe throw a picture of the pump sprayer that I'm going to be using over here. So if anybody wants to do this with me, I would welcome the company so that we can do this together. I'm going to get the glyphosate. I'm going to get a dedicated pump sprayer that I have for glyphosate specifically, and I'm going to get the blue marker dye. I'll throw a picture of that right up over here. So we're going to get our glyphosate, we're going to get our marker dye, I'm going to get a non-ionic surfactant. I'm going to put that picture of that right over there. That also helps with the poison with the glyphosate to stick to the blade. So we're going to get our pump sprayer, our glyphosate, our blue marker dye, and our surfactant. We're going to cut the grass. We're going to put some nitrogen on the grass. We're going to water the grass to stimulate the growth. Now, the weather has actually, the last few days, we've been getting inundated with rain for the last month or so. But the last few days has really been nice. But the weather now is conducive for me getting this cut on, stimulating this growth so I can begin to kill. Now, when you put the glyphosate on and it starts to die, you may not see that dying occur right away. It may be a few days before you see it. After I put the glyphosate on, I'm going to give it a few days and then I'm going to come back and see what it's looking like. If necessary, I'll do another mow. If necessary, I'll even put some more nitrogen on it or water it some more. But I want the grass to grow because what's also in here is dormant grass. And if that grass is dormant, it's not going to take up that glyphosate. So the number one thing I want to do is to make sure that the grass is growing when I put the poison on it. So as I said, tomorrow, and the video may come out on Thursday, I'm going to come out and I'm going to start the process of killing the lawn. Once again, it takes a while to get a full kill. I may have to do 2 to 3 rounds of glyphosate because this grass has been established for a long time and the roots run really low. I don't want to have that old cultivar coming back up that may be dormant now. I don't want the old grass to come up when I plant the new seed. So what I want to do is to give it at least 3 to 4 weeks to be able to totally burn up this entire yard so that by the time we're ready for the grass to go down, hopefully we will have burned everything up and I'm going to be not tilling the ground. I'm not sure if I'm going to bring Orange Crush out and I am going to be doing a dethatcher. Not sure, a dethatching. I'm not sure if I'm going to use Orange Crush to do that or if I'm going to use my pull behind lawnmower or maybe even both of them. But I'm going to get the dethatcher out also, and then we're going to get all of that stuff up. We're going to do a dethatching, and I'm going to most likely this time do an aeration. I do have a pull behind aerator, so I'll probably be doing that. But once again, I want you guys to be a part of it while I'm burning the grass off. And as I'm doing it when I post a video on Saturday, you'll see the equipment that I'll be using once again. But what I'm going to also do is take the opportunity then to also do some renovating around here. We just got the front steps done. It's looking really, really, really good. So I'm going to have the wife come out and we're going to mulch up, maybe do some border along here. But since we're doing this renovation of the front grass, might as well take care of everything. So once again, on Saturday, another video will be coming out and you'll see me starting the process of actually putting the glyphosate down. That means I will have already cut the grass and I will have already applied the nitrogen to the grass and have even given it some water because I want to start the process of putting the glyphosate down and killing it by Saturday. So you guys, I hope that there's somebody who's going to do this with me. I'm going to come back and trim everything up over here. Since we're doing this, might as well kill 2 or 3 birds with one stone. So I'm really excited about it. I'm going to, once again, I'm going to put all this back up on Saturday in that video. But what I'm going to do is a test over here. I'm going to put either the GCI Turf Type Tall Fescue Spreader Elite and over here the Night Shift, because I'd actually like to compare and contrast those 2 cultivars. My understanding is that they are 2 of the best that's on the market. Not the only thing, obviously, but the GCI is what's called rhizomatic in that it is not a bunching fescue, it's actually a spreading fescue. And that's going to actually be beneficial because if in fact I have to deal with that fungus again next year, I don't have to worry about overseeding the following year. I would love to see how that spreading fescue does with handling a yard like this, which has had its fair share of fungus, as I've shown you guys. I'm not sure if it'll pan down. Yeah, the fungus, like I said, I didn't do anything to correct that. Boy, this gimbal is just doing what it wants to do. But once again, I'm going to wait until Saturday to actually start putting everything down. My apologies for the camera. I am really trying to work this gimbal today, but I'm hopeful that you all will go along on this project with me. So hang in there, be back on Saturday. Let's get this done. I'm excited. Hope you guys are excited too. DIY Coach Al out. I will see ya on Saturday. God bless you.